morning, KW Modesto, and today's Loom I want to cover design. So go ahead, get logged into Command. If you don't have it bookmarked, it's going to be agent.kw.com. So then when you log in, it's going to take you here to the home page. We're going to go to the Designs icon, click on it. So your page might look a little bit different if you've never used Designs before, done any templates. It's going to be blank at that point. Okay, so at the top you can see my designs already pre-done: emails, landing pages, social, print, agent site, and video. So I'll go through each of those with you guys. So let's do a plus sign for new templates. I'm going to show you, let's do video first. And there's only one option for video at the moment. Okay, select the neighborhood, next. It's going to autofill that information. If you don't think anything's correct, you have the option to change it. Looks good. It's going to pull in from my marketing profile right here. Looks good to me. I can change the photo if I want. Looks good. Next. And then within seconds, it generates that video for you. Okay, perfect. Back. I'm not going to want to say this. I already got a dozen templates. Let's go ahead. Let's do import PDF next. Okay, let's click here. Friday favorites. Let's give it a minute to load. Nope, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Let's go back. There it goes, there it is. Okay, looks good, continue. Can you be patient? Don't double click like I'm doing. Okay, and there you see it pulls in a PDF for me, and I'm able to actually edit it within here. If I want to change the text, I can. Delete anything, add photos, I can totally do that from here. And then just download it. And I can actually now save it as a JPEG, a PNG, or a PDF, which is super helpful there. Let's go back. Okay, let's close this one. And let's move on to next. So we've done video, PDF. Let's do a social next. There we go. Okay, so a lot of different templates here. We have the app, listings, buyer, lead generation, basics, lead trip, all that good stuff. And you'll see here too, this is more for social media. It has Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, all that. Don't feel like you're limited though to use designs for certain things. Like for instance, I will use the postcard or the print postcard for Facebook stuff as well sometimes. And where it says like Facebook and that kind of stuff, same thing, not limited to that. It's just the best sizing for those different social media sites and that kind of stuff. So let's do listing as an example. Okay, so you see images, text, icons, logos, and KWLS. So first one, it's going to pull in my photos to my library. Company, here's some free pictures you can use. Click the three dots to go back. Home, activities, neighborhoods, house types. And then you can upload your own picture, or you can kind of download it from Facebook and all that good stuff. So like my profile picture and cover photos pull in. And one thing I did notice that when I'm uploading my own picture and changing it over here, sometimes it loads and it's blurry. So there's two options to get that to get fixed. So you can either download it when you're all finished and it'll clear the picture, or while you're editing it, I noticed that once you hit the undo button, it'll clear it up. There's two different options there. You can do text. So like I said, pulling in from the marketing profile. Company, it's got my ownership statement. Banners. And then you can add whatever you want here for text. And this one's pretty cool too. If you click on it, you can upload a PDF, for example. And it's going to pull in the text from that PDF. So just like that, really easy. And then I'm just going to remove it. Okay, now you'll notice on the side too that once I did that, it took off two of my other options, which is KWLS and photos. So if that happens, click on the photo again and I'll pull it back up. Okay, next one, let's do icons. Nothing in this one. Company, stock, Got a few different options on here. I just noticed this one last night. Memes. I'm not sure why they have this one here. Maybe if you're trying to target a younger audience. Not sure. And then you can add whatever you want as well. Go into logos, which pulls from my marketing profile. You can easily just click on something, just like all other photos. Click on it like that. And you can go ahead and just hit the replace button. Say I don't like that, I want it a little bit bigger, I can just click on it and then resize it this way as well. Here. So again, click on that, it pulls up my other options. KWLS. I'm going to search for a listing to give you guys a little idea. Once you're on the listing, select. And it's going to pull in the photos from MLS right here, and then also pull in the listing details. So it just makes it a lot faster to do that. So click here, replace image. Okay, and you can also resize as well on these. So if I don't like the way that looks, I can move up and down, and there's also a resize icon right here. So make it bigger. Done. There's that. Let's go back. And there's a snapshots as well. So let me show you that one. Okay, there we go. It's just like that, really easy. So you notice this icon up here as well. There's drawings, shapes, frames, text. Let's go back in. There we go. Now I just want to edit the text on this, so I'm going to select all. I can change the font type, sizing. I can do typewriter, which instantly changes it for me, so I want to change that to Vercel. Save changes, automatically changes it there. Again, let's highlight it. We can do all this good stuff. We can change letter case, we can change color. And then we can also do bullet points, text alignment, and then spacing. And then you notice here on the side as well, click on that again. You can transform, arrange, duplicate, and then delete. So that's the majority of it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and download it. You can do JPEG, PNG, or PDF. And then click down when you're completely finished to save that template. Let's go back. Don't save. For me personally, I'm not saving it. Okay, you notice here too actually is a library icon. So I click here, I can go ahead and add whatever information I want, which automatically pulls into there. So maybe I want to change my number. Okay, automatically saves text. Want to add images, I can. Want to add more logos. Say like a certain color. Can do that here. Apply. And yeah, it'll automatically just save right in there for you. Let's close, click on it again, and you'll see all that stuff's good to go. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now let's go ahead and let's do a print. So I'm going to show you guys postcards. Okay, so print stuff, you're going to see more like door hangers, letters, postcards, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do for sale. I'm going to do a postcard. Let's do this one. So for postcards, you're going to notice there's two different pages here at the bottom. First one, or second one. One recommendation when doing postcards, keep in mind there's going to be a native place where they're going to have to put the mailing address, which around this area. So make sure you're not putting a bunch of text in here, so then when it comes time to do the direct mail run campaigns, at the very end, you're not going to have to redo this picture because you've now added photos and there's now going to be a mailer over that. So just keep that in mind. So like before, you're just going to go through and edit it the way you want. When you're done, you're going to download. It has to be a PDF for postcards. Download and range. You're going to do the first page. You want high quality for these, and then manual bleed. And you'll just download the first one, come in and do the second one, and then you're good to go when it comes time to do direct mailers and campaigns. One of the recommendation is that when it comes to direct mailers and campaigns, I've noticed that when you do a kind of from scratch template within there, you can still do the KWLS, pull in the photos, all that stuff. However, when I was doing it, I noticed a lot of the different listings, when it pulled in the photos from MLS, it was saying that they're low resolution. So if you do the template here instead of doing it, from scratch in there, you kind of don't run that risk anymore. So let's go back. Okay, close this. Let's do a new one. So we've done video, PDF, print, social. Now let's do email. Next. So there are no email templates at the moment really for this, so I'm going to show you really quickly how I do this. I'm going to put an image in. And with a lot of stuff, you really do have to kind of play around and just test it out for yourself. Okay, looks good. Say I added another picture, I didn't like it, I could just exit it here. Looks good. Now I'm going to resize it. Okay, looks good. Now add some text to it. Okay, so I can change layout, I can add content, quotes, links, all that good stuff. Assign a listing to it, a landing page, and then when you're finished with it, just click Update Template so you have that template saved. You can change the name on it, and then you can see the different views for it. Tablet, for example, mobile. Go back. I'm going to save this one. So what you'll do with that one is when you go into campaigns, there's a email option, so you can do mass emails and use the template. You'll have to do a template either from here, from scratch, or there's the only other option is the newsletter in there as well. That's under campaigns. There's that. And then at the top, you'll see where it says landing pages and agent sites. I have this option on mine because I've done custom pages under my agent sites. If you've only done the standard pages, then you would have to go into consumer and just edit the pages there. So I'll give you a little example. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't double click too much. Don't go crazy with it. So here's one of my pre-made pages, just testing it out. We can delete anything we don't like. You can add widgets. So I'm going to add that back. Add a listing. So same thing as before. You can add content. That. Layout blocks, you can add those. And then when you're done, it looks good, you like it, you have to go in and configure those widgets. So for example, you see the ones that are already pre-approved, looks good. I'm going to go into my brand header, do that one first. Anything that has this little red icon next to it means you have to do it. It's mandatory to move forward with it. So it looks good. Save and apply. And then when I go back, you'll see now that it's okay and it's ready to go. Select. And then it's going to pull in the photos, whatever's been uploaded to MLS. So I can change that photo out, or I can upload a custom one. It's not going to change instantly. You have to save and apply. And see, then it's going to pull in that photo and that listing information. Let's go back. So that one's approved. I want to double check everything. Looks good. Okay, looks good. This stuff's pulling from my marketing profile. Okay, now that everything's approved, it looks good. I'm going to hit done, and then I can publish that page if I'm ready to go, or I can just save it. And then you'll see here as well, there's different options to view it. There's desktop, tablet, and mobile. Change the title too to help it. So let's go back. And that should be everything. The next one's just agent site. So same process as the one before. Let me show you this one really quick. Okay, yeah, so same thing, you're gonna have widgets. These ones are a little bit different. Same process, just different ones you can use. You can delete them, add some. add content, but you always have to go and configure the widgets. So yeah, mine are already pre-done. I've already tested this one out, done. And then I'll just save changes. And then if I want to publish it, which I do not actually, and then I'm just going to go back in. Nope. And that's design. So everybody, let me know if you have any questions or want to do some one-on-one training. Have a good one. Bye.